What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. This one's from Music Video Distributors, MVD, and it is called House on the Hill. This is actually based on the real-life serial killer Leonard Lake, who had a partner in crime, Charles something. I forgot what the last name is. Anyway, it's a really interesting case in real life, and the movie kind of follows it, but not really. In real life, the guy built essentially like a torture nest, basically. He built like an underground bunker where he would kidnap women and hold them prisoner, make them do all kinds of weird stuff, and he would film a lot of it. So I think it would have been really a pretty good potential story for a horror movie, even a found footage movie, because he did film so much of the crime that he committed. Unfortunately, in this movie, they're not very faithful to the actual story. And keep in mind, this is a movie that's based on the story of this just sadistic murderer who did all kinds of crazy, bizarre, fetishistic stuff, and it's super tame. Like this could honestly be like a family-friendly movie. I mean, it says warning explicit content. There is no explicit content in this. There's no nudity. There's no like graphic gore. There's a little bit of blood at one point, but it's not. You never see it happen. It's just like on the blade of the knife, like big deal. So it's weird to me that they made a movie about a serial killer that has no blood and has no real violence and has no no nudity. It has no like sexual violence. It's just weird to me because it doesn't make any sense. I don't know what the idea was here. Now, if they would have taken like a super psychological approach and like got inside the head of Leonard Lake, that would have been cool too, and you wouldn't necessarily need the the spicier elements, if you will. But they don't even do that. Like, I really don't know. It just seems like this was kind of shot on a weekend or something by some people who heard a rumor about Leonard Lake, because everything is close to the truth, but it's kind of not too. I don't know why they made it so tame. It's a super boring movie. It's a chore to get through. And I mean, I watch a lot of stuff, and hardly any of it actually proves to be like a chore to watch for me. I can usually find something good in just about any movie. I couldn't find much to like here. Even if you're like a serial killer devotee who sees like every serial killer movie, this is not the one to see. It's marketed like torture porn. I promise you it has no blood, no nudity. It's just a boring movie. The DVD from MVD looks fine. It's got an anamorphic widescreen transfer, I think, and no extras though. I mean, it's a fine disc. It's a cheap disc, but I just don't. The movie to me is it's just not good. I can deal with a bad movie. I can't deal with a boring, dull movie, and that's what this one is in the end. I don't know how you make a movie based on such a crazy, twisted, bizarre story, and then it just has nothing that makes it stand out as memorable, and it doesn't do anything that has to do with the real-life story. It's just a really odd choice the way they did this. This is definitely a skip on all fronts. I can't think of any people who would really find this to be that interesting. If you like this review, which you probably don't, but I do review a lot of really entertaining movies on my website, markfusion.com. Tons of horror, serial killer stuff, direct-to-video horror, stuff like that. Hundreds and hundreds, and I update every day, 7 days a week. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at markfusion. If you like some other videos, probably not this one, but if you like those and you're not a sub, please do subscribe. It would help me out a lot. Thanks again for watching this video. I do really appreciate that you guys watch these. Hopefully I'll see you soon.